name is John C.
Tear this roof off for the town. Gonna give them what they came to see. Hear the crowd on the toes, ready for me to start the show. And the cannons go off from home. Whoa. And my father said when I was younger, hard times better than. You took it all away, I give it all away. Can't take my freedom. Here to change the game, a better man to play. I built my kingdom. Now you bow to me. You took my dreams but not my name. You'll follow me until the end. I am my kingdom. You tried to tell me what to do. I saw the door against it down. I stepped right over and right through. You can never stop me now.
And his name is John C.
My throne and rule my kingdom. Took it all away, I give it all away. Can't take my freedom. Here to change the game, a better man to pain. I built my kingdom. Now you bow to me. You took my dreams but not my name. You'll follow me until the end. I am my kingdom. You took it all away, I give it all away. Can't take my freedom. Here to change the game, a better man to play. I built my kingdom. Now you bow to me. You took my dreams but not my name. You'll follow me until the end. I am my kingdom. Now you bow to me.
It takes work to make the PA Turnpike one of the greatest roads in America.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
Boss, I've been meaning to tell you something. Our old friend Zero hasn't been seen in public since you left the States. That was over 10 years ago now. You suspected he was responsible for the accident at your base in the Caribbean. But at that point, Zero was already bedridden. So it never felt right to me that Zero gave the order. Now that I've seen the man Emmerich was working for, I'm sure he didn't. I know that man. He was our old friend's XO. A man without a face. Not one you want to look at anyway. Skullface. He's the one who destroyed your base 9 years ago. The unit he commands, XOF, was Cypher's strike force, but he's since split from Zero and used XOF to usurp control over Cypher itself. In other words, the Cypher we're hunting isn't Zero. Beyond Zero is a void that's even darker. Skullface.
Please select a mission.
Target is Angolas Mfinda oil field, upstream from the landing point. A spill has covered the whole area and crude. A pipeline that crosses the Muneni River failed. Now the shore's a mess. Not to mention the villages downstream have no drinking water. The oil runs to the pipeline from that facility. Taking it out should end the leak. The client this time is an environmental NGO. Destroy the facility. Stop that leak. This may seem like straight-up philanthropy, but there's another reason we agreed to it. The Mfinda oil field was outdated, abandoned. Then the rebel group United moved in, taking it upon themselves to kickstart operations. United's been rapidly modernizing its arsenal. Rumor has it someone's been selling them U.S. military hardware. Intel's analysis suggests the broker's a front company, Cyphers. Keeping tabs on United can tell us who's pulling its strings. First, make your way to the oil facility. It's to the north, past Wala Yamasa. The village is currently occupied by United, so stay sharp. The war industry we started has taken a pretty crooked course these past 9 years. With no other options, soldiers have become dogs of war, sent to conflict zones as private forces, or PFs. Guys we fought alongside are dying all around the globe for no reason. No banner. But it's how they survive. The demand for PFs here in Africa is especially high. Cold War standoffs, resource exploitation, tribal clashes. What's big business for developed countries has only brought conflict here. That mess you're standing in is just... You've arrived at Masa Village. It's been turned into a supply hub for UNITA, meaning it'll be stocked with weapons and resources. Should be a thing or two that'll come in handy. Don't be shy. They deserve to be in better hands.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
South African Natural Resources. Singer drills oil wells wherever they can throughout that region. And when the oil dries up, they abandon the facility. Then it's only a matter of time before the aging equipment starts leaking crude. That means Unita's takeover is the perfect cover for Singer. Now they can blame the spill on a bunch of oil thieves. However you look at it, Singer's far from squeaky clean.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
The oil facility. To stop the leak, you need to shut down the oil transfer pump and destroy the oily water separator tank. The details are on your iDroid.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
There's the transfer pump control room. The emergency... Bodies. Why? Oil transfer pump shut-off confirmed.
Expansion.
Next, destroy the oily water separator tank. That'll ensure they can...
You have arrived at your destination.
Wat is de situatie? Alle eenheden staan bij.
Destroy that separator tank. You'll need to use explosives. Alright, you planted the C4. Don't set it off until you're at a safe distance. Good. You're away from the C4. East. Destroy the separator tank. Objectives complete. No security will be tighter after that explosion. Get out of there ASAP.
Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
CP, begrijp. Beschiet die omgeven. Uit. This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work. Boss, we took another look into Saner, the owner of the oil field. They were behind what happened. They hired the PF, not United. They restarted the facility all the while pretending they were the victims. One other thing. Saner's Johannesburg head office is just a room in a multi-tenant building. Company's essentially non-existent. 3 years ago, that investment fund stepped in and started gutting it through a series of mergers and sell-offs. And get this, the fund itself no longer exists either. It's a shell corporation, meaning someone is just using Saner's name from the shadows. But what about those strange corpses? Just what the hell were they doing over there?
Hey, Snake, I've customized a walker gear just for you. It features a silent running system, great for infiltration missions, and you can also summon it to your location. I've taken the liberty of calling it the D-Walker. It's armed with a suppressed tranquilizer gun. If you want to add other weaponry or upgrade the chassis, give the order from your iDroid.
Side ops list
Boss,
updated.
I've updated the mission list.
List
We
updated.
received a new job offer. It doesn't seem connected to Cypher or Skullface at all. But if it goes well, we may get an Afrikaans interpreter. The details are on your iDroid.
Please select a landing heading to Afghanistan. Caution, sandstorm approaching.
So when sandstorms come in, sandstorms effectively make you blind and deaf. But that goes for the enemy too. Use the situation to your advantage. That's the target.
Weather will clear shortly.
Stay. Stay. Stay.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Stay.
Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. You'll need to treat it with first aid.
Stay.
Side ops list updated.
Okay.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their
A few
Afrikaner
moments
colleagues.
later.
One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
Map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention. If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target.
Schipper is not op 6. Was het onbekende wapenvuur. Positie onbekend. Over.
Has been updated.
Boss, you've extracted the interpreter. Well, we'll just have to interrogate him. That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and interrogation rooms are separate places.
CP, Delta 2.
Boss, the interpreter didn't know the target's location. He did tell us where the interrogations are conducted. They won't start before nightfall. Though if they get suspicious, now they're being too Interrogate him. Find out what he knows. Boss, with that panic going on, they could decide to kill the target. Boss, leave the intel files till later. The enemy's on combat alert.
Please select support helicopter requested.
Rescue target was behind some kind of plot.
Extraction.
I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament. But still, something about this might.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Arrived at marker! Cover fire! Get hot! Prioritizing elimination of enemy threat.
That's not the target. Orders are only the Viscount gets rescued. Can't understand why he receives special treatment, but I don't imagine it'll be a problem to save the other prisoners too.
Watch out, boss!
The prisoner wasn't the target either. We got some more information though. They're going to interrogate the target at night. This is a list of prisoner detainment locations.
The map has been a marker placed.
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived. Development project has been added.
Help! Help!
Looks like the target.
Has been updated. Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
Target extraction confirmed. Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice.
Mission info has been updated. The map has been. Extraction arrived at Metabase. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Metabase. Development project has been added.
This is Pequod. My extraction target is a no-show. Cannot risk waiting any longer. I gotta pull out for now.
Support helicopter requested.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Warning.
Development project has been added.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. boss. One of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount. It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. By the way, boss, we got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a few PFs in the region have purchased walker gears. The CFA's the same. That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why? One of the latest missions to come in is connected to the walker gears. This could be our chance to close in on Cypher. Take a look at your mission list.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Commencing platform construction. Please select a land heading to Mother Base.
Again. You see that in the movies? That's an automatic. Don't bother trying to dampen the recoil. You do that with a revolver. We Diamond Dogs are now a force to be reckoned with. We've got the world's attention. We're not some tribal militia, so don't act like one. You will learn how a real soldier fights. You will forget everything Hollywood taught you. And if I catch you doing something else, you'll know it. Engravings give you no tactical advantage whatsoever. That was some fancy shooting. Pretty good.
Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. We had our cell here on the base. Whenever's fine. Thanks.
Please select a drop point. Please select a supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Marker placed.
She, refuses to wear clothes. The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes. Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English, but she never speaks, sweats, or breathes.
What?
Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her. Showers are okay, but she can't be submerged.
What's wrong with her?
She's drinking through her skin.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look. See that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, the jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious, but some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you. Of course, only if you think she'll be useful. Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
Side op completed. Side ops list updated.
We're here for you if you need combat support, boss.
Development project has been added.
Roger.
Weather surveillance indicates turbulence out there. Try not to get knocked out of the sky. Got it.
Quiet. Where does she think she's going?
You want to head out with the boss?
That'll be the day.
I don't see a problem with it, so long as she's with you. She's a crack shot, damn fine scout. Well suited for a clandestine op. Which is more than I can say for the others.
There's nothing damn fine about this thing.
Here.
Hey.
Blades.
Wait a minute, that thing costs a lot of money.
see each individual blade. And a depth perception.
Want in? This is ridiculous. She doesn't talk. How could you possibly stay in communication?
Right. I like working solo anyway.
Looks like you've gotten used to working with Quiet. I don't see a problem with giving her some new weapons. I've already talked it over with the R&D team.
Unit function added.
Being a scout sniper, there are two tasks you can give Quiet. The first is to infiltrate an outpost ahead of you and scout out the enemy's positions. The second is to send her to a sniping position and have her cover your infiltration. The kind of sniper support she'll provide will depend on the weapon you give her. Of course, this is all assuming she's willing to follow orders.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
This contract comes from the People's Movement for the Liberation of Angola, also known as the MPLA. The PF at Ditati Abandoned Village has been supplied with walker gears. Your job is to eliminate them all. Destroy them, extract them, whatever you see fit. This just might get us closer to the walker gear supplier, Cypher. Good luck, boss.
Has infiltrated and the map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
The targets have been deployed to that outpost. Find and eliminate all of them.
The map has been updated. Development complete. Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
That's no good, boss. Attacking like that won't cut it. Aim somewhere else. Or change to a different weapon.
Stay okay.
Clouds approaching.
Okay, subject is in.
Fire!
That's a target. Eliminate it any way you'd like.
Hebben de survief. Agent groep sniper. Hier instructie. Over.
Those are raw diamonds. Collecting them as assets will raise our GMP.
Buddy has infiltrated our map has been updated.
No targets remaining. Your objective's complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land.
Mission info has been updated. Support helicopter requested. Enemy presence detected. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Great work. Boss, we were right. Once you'd eliminated those walker gears, a resupply call was made from Ditati to CFA headquarters. The CFA then contacted none other than Saner. That's right, the shell company that owned Mvinda Oilfield. So Saner was just a front for Cypher. The resupply won't be happening just yet. But we did learn that the walker gears are transported out of Nova Braga Airport. Apparently, there's a distribution network on the Savannah that links all the PF outposts. I'll have the intel team investigate this network. If Cypher is supplying PFs with walker gears, the PFs have to be offering them something in return. We follow the money trail. We might just find ourselves on Cypher's doorstep.
Mission
Boss,
list
the
updated.
intel team has come back with its report following its investigation into PF logistics. Cypher has to be involved with this distribution network somehow. One thing in particular caught my eye. A convoy that regularly crosses the Savannah. On paper, it's just mined resources going to the government, but the security's much too heavy. At the very least, it's worth checking out. Take a look at the mission.
Please specify a project. Development project has been added. Please specify a project. Please select a mission accepted. Deploying.
Your objective is to steal an entire truck from a PF convoy. We don't have a fix on the truck we want, but the intel team has spotted the unit that's been tasked with escorting it. They're stationed at the guard post to the north of Nova Braga Airport on the Savannah. The rendezvous with our target will be there in time now. Start by heading to that guard post. Then follow the escort unit. It should lead you right to the target truck. Boss, extract them from the mission area. You can check the target details on your iDroid.
Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
Mission info
Extract it out of the mission area. You can also drive it out of the hot zone yourself. Scott, if these bastards are pulling guard duty, that proves the cargo is headed to Cypher.
Buddy has infiltrated our map. The map has been updated. Supplies requested.
Your objective. Now get out of the hot zone. Destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only. Boss, we searched the truck you recovered. There were two primary types of cargo. First, drums of malachite, a copper ore. That took up most of the truck bed. But malachite isn't valuable enough to warrant an escort. The real cargo was likely the second item, a shielding container. The contents, yellow cake. That's right, the raw material for a nuclear weapon. That might point to the weapon to surpass Metal Gear Emmerich told us about. But who can say? Thing is, there isn't a lot of it. Not enough to make a nuclear warhead. Give us some time. We'll look into it. Try to figure out why they had this under such close guard.
Side ops list
Boss,
updated.
this is an emergency.
Mission list
We had two
updated.
intel team agents undercover at the PF, Contract Forces of Africa. The CFA have captured them both. They don't have long to live. You've got to get them out of there ASAP. This means Cypher might be getting wind of our existence. We may need to move more cautiously from now on. I just hope this incident has nothing to do with them. I've added the details to your mission list. Don't let them down, boss.
Mission accepted. Deploying.
Two of our intel team members are being held captive by the PF in that area, the CFA. Your job is to rescue them. They don't have long to live. It appears that one of our two men has broken out of the encampment and is on the run. The contact us to say he was surrounded. That's the last we heard from him. Your map is marked with a predicted field of movement based on where his transmissions cut off. The other man is still captive inside the encampment. Boss, rescue our men. Extract them both and get them back to Mother Base.
Be careful down there, boss.
Development complete.
Our staff member on the run last contacted us from that forest.
An
The
enemy
enemy PF already has troops spread out in a manhunt to find him. Keep your eyes open. Extract our man before their search team can find him. Check his location on your iDroid.
enemy presence detected. The map has been
Reach the
updated.
target's predicted field of movement. If he's gone to ground, he'll have hidden himself somewhere in that area. Find him.
The map has been
All right,
updated.
that's the target. Quickly, extract him while you can. Now, rescue the other target.
Enemy
Head for
presence.
Gaziba camp.
The map has been updated.
waarschijnlijk een inbrenger. Bijstand alsjeblieft. Over.
Boss, our man you extracted gave us all the intel he could. Now we know exactly where our other agent is being held captive. And he brought back intel on the CFA. That deserves a raise. Check it on your iDroid.
Zebra camp, an enemy outpost. It's got good visibility and not many places to hide. Use the landscape wherever possible.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at Megadeth.
That's the target. He's injured. Looks half-starved, too. There's no way he can stand the shock of a Fulton extraction. Get him out by chopper.
They kept saying the disease was her fault. Just shouting it at me. Over and over. Kept saying, you think we're angry? The poor bastards from Massa Village will bleed you all dry for this.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Stand by.
Geen teken van die vijand. Ons staakje zoekt nog. Over.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Extraction of both targets. Boss, on behalf of all the Diamond Dogs, thank you.
Departing.
Flawless work. You never cease to amaze, boss.
Arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work. the job offers we received concerns me.
Mission list
There's a PF commander who's been talking big about getting into the nuclear arms trade. This could be connected to that yellow cake. And there's another contract I'd like you to handle. It's a wet job, but we need to divert Cypher's attention. Check the mission list for the details.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Please specify a project. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
There's 6 targets. Our contract is to kill them all. And the client is the general they served under. He wants them dead to keep them from talking. Check a VI on your iDroid for more information.
The map has been updated. Enemy presence
That's from Heavy Plantation.
has been updated.
Targets are mixed in with the soldiers in that base. Use the VI to identify them.
Analysis complete.
That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from his machine gun can cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss.
Analysis complete.
Moeja, alsjeblieft. Moeite doen.
CFDF, begrijp. Heel wachtzaam in. Rating van je tijd. Uit.
Caution. Rain approaching. Analysis complete. The map has been updated. Analysis.
Our contract is to eliminate the target. What are you planning on doing, boss? Putting the target to sleep doesn't count as eliminating them. Neither does knocking them out. What are you planning on doing, boss? Putting the target to sleep doesn't count as eliminating them. Neither does knocking them out. Extracting the target. Our contract was to kill the target. 5 targets remaining. Head for the Kugeza mine. He's coming too. Roger that. Rain. Sound of rainfall should help to mask your footsteps.
Enemy equipment detected. The map has been updated. Enemy equipment detected. The map has been updated. Marker placed. Enemy equipment detected. The map has been updated. Use of a running destination. Enemy
Reach the mine. 5 targets are being held to go. Your iDroid will show you where they are.
Use of a running destination. Buddy has infiltrated. Our map has been updated. has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Bingo. You know what to do. Their lives for a fistful of diamonds, huh? And what happens after that? They can't go home. They've only got two options. Heaven or hell.
No, there's another.
Utter heaven. Tape's rolling, boss.
How about it, Cos? Looks like our client just got outbid.
We got the recording. Objective accomplished.
Let's go.
We'll bring him back to Mother Base. Now, for the RV. There's some high ground downriver. I'll have the chopper set down there. Lead the kids to safety. Listen, the kids don't get hurt. No matter what, you bring him back alive. Exit the cave and turn left, then pass through the swamp and follow the river downstream.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You'll have to lead the kids. Doesn't look like he can walk.
Map has
You're
been
still gonna help him.
Let's go.
Boss, if even one of those kids die, the mission's a failure. Be careful.
Support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Supplies requested.
Stop!
Supply drop complete.
fire!
This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ.
Support helicopter has arrived.
You're those kids' only support out there. You need to give them orders. Lead them to the objective area. They won't hear you if you're too far. They won't hear you if you're too far away from them.
This is Pequot. No targets remaining. Ending attack run and we'll stand by at LZ. This is Pequot. Have arrived at LZ. Now, we'll stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
They won't hear you if you're too far away from them.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Go!
Development complete.
They won't hear you if you're too far away from them. The enemy spotted the target. Take care of them.
Let's go.
Looks like they found out the kids escaped. The enemy's gonna tighten security. They'll be coming after you. Watch your back.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. Pequod! Station at LZ! Cover fire! In hot!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Pequod is in hot! Find cover! This is Pequod. No targets remaining. This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand
A
by.
dumpster. Looks big enough to hide somebody. You could stash a downed enemy in there, or hide in it yourself. Just don't stand too close to me afterward.
They won't hear you if you're too far away from them.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested. Supply drop complete. Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated. Marketplace. Support helicopter has arrived. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Support helicopter has arrived. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
The enemy spotted the target. Take care of them.
Stand by search.
Alright, objective complete. Come on back to base. Just keep the target safe.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Enemy presence detected. The map has been development project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work.
What you thinking, boss?
I'm thinking that he's tougher than he looks. With a little training, he'll make himself useful.
Never liked kids. Especially ones with guns.
See, kid's a natural.
No. He's no natural. Far from it. You probably noticed on the way in, we've expanded housing. They'll have their own quarters, separate from ours. Won't be counted as staff.
So what, we're running a daycare now?
They'll learn how to read and write. Do basic jobs.
A chance at a real life. Just not from behind a gun.
Being behind a gun's what we do, boss. There's no room for angels in our heaven.
Roger.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Objective is to eliminate the PF commander they call the Major. One of the Major's subordinates working undercover with the CFA is due to make contact with him. Check his current location on your iDroid. Follow him, and he should lead you right to the Major.
Marker placed.
Looks like the man due to meet with our target has started moving east.
Updated.
Stay on him.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Rain approaching.
You gotta extract him. Subject on board. The rest to us.
Support helicopter requested.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Standing out.
Exfiltrated.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete. Great work. The Major spilled his guts all right. His nuclear arms business was just a rumor he was paid to spread around. He doesn't even know who's paying him. All his instructions came through a cutout. Hell, who else would be behind it but Cypher? And this nuclear arms trading is clearly connected to that yellow cake. He thought the same thing, which is why he tried to investigate ZRS himself. He said something else that caught my attention. That ZRS had tried to kill some old man. How did one old man get that kind of attention? Boss, about those walker gears spreading all over Africa, Huey's got an idea for a counter-weapon. Come on back to base.
This. It's a variable, multi-legged tank. A spin-off of Metal Gear technology.
Big fan of spin-offs, isn't he? I hear he borrowed from the Soviets in Costa Rica, too.
The design allows for a lot of freedom in setups. It's based around a central core unit, so you can quickly reconfigure the hardware to suit any sort of mission parameters.
What the good doctor's trying to say is that it's customizable.
Naturally, it will raise the probability of success for standard missions. But it functions as an improved deterrent by increasing your preemptive strike capability against enemy elements. You just deploy it in a war zone, and its superior firepower puts the brakes on enemy attacks. Eventually, the whole war machine grinds to a halt. A true battle gear!
Cause I'm having deja vu here.
I don't like him any more than you. But we need this.
You think it'll cut it in the field?
Turning radius is better than any tanks. That's great for regional skirmishes. Tech like this is popping up all among the PFs. Best way to deal with them is to fight fire with fire.
I'll await your instructions then, boss.
So do we have your approval to commence development? Fine.
Consider yourself off the chopping block, Doctor.
Got a new mission for you, boss. The client is one of the kids you rescued from that mine. According to the kids, people often disappear from the mine to a place called Nzoyabadiabulu, the Devil's House. Top of that, Sanger's involved with the place. Check your iDroid for the mission details. Roger.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Mission list updated.
Wiz.